Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay. Welcome to what might be the most strangest thing I've ever played in all my life. It is called Defender of the Crown, brought to us by Konami of 1989, when it was under the name Ultra Games. This is a registered trademark of Ultra Software Corporation, licensed by Cinemaware. Yes, my good people, welcome to the one game in which you know I'm going to have stupidly fun with. And for some reason, I have to do this voice because it makes no sense whatsoever. Welcome to this one shot of what might be the first and last of my sanity on this channel. Maybe not so much the first or the last thing I play that puts my sanity to the test. But for those who wonder, yes, I played this one time and beaten it one time. And for those who are wondering, yes, this is for the chest of obscurity. Are you ready for some magnificent swordplay and some very auspicious behavior with the RNG? Well, here you go. With Defender of the Crown. It is the year of our Lord, 1149. When the king returned from the Holy Land, he united 6 great warriors who had carried him to victory over the infidels. The king's subjects crowded the palace to see him grant each of his heroes a castle and its dominions. When the knights departed for their lands, one man, a Saxon, rode to Sherwood Forest. We don't know who that one man was. We know he was a Saxon. And that man has many faces. Anyway, in Defender of the Crown, you actually play as one of these fine gentlemen. As you actually say that of the good King Richard, good King Richard Lionheart. So we have Wilfrid of Ivanhoe. He has average leadership, good jousting and swordplay. Geoffrey Longsword, good leadership, bad in jousting but strong in swordplay. Cedric of Waterloo, strong in leadership, okay in jousting, but good in swordplay. And we have Wilfrid the Wild, leadership and swordplay but weak, but jousting he is strong in. But we are going with Wilfrid of Ivanhoe. So here we are in Sherwood Forest. You stopped to visit Robin of Locksley, otherwise known as Robin Hood. But your old friend has disastrous news. During your journey, an assassin took the king's life, plunging the kingdom into turmoil. The king left no heir, Robin says. I'm afraid it will mean civil war. Why, even the crown even the crown has disappeared. I am not Errol Flynn. This is your mission should you choose to accept it, my good friend. Normans are assembling armies and Saxons will fight them. They accuse each other of killing the king and stealing the crown. the struggle ahead is a task for younger men. Men like you. He pledges his oath 3 times. He pledges his aid 3 times. I can't even read this shit. But yes, how it is like he pledges to you 3 times. After that, that's it. So yes, in Defender of the Crown, you actually play as whoever your personage is good at. And because your personage is good, that only means one thing. You can do the following. The secondary is for the lady-in-waiting. We'll get to that shortly, but the one thing you can do here in this game is you can hold a tournament for land or fame and what have you. You can go on a conquest to actually do the following, namely, do it Nobunaga style, Nobunaga's ambition. You have to go across the land in order to basically gain your property. To gain land and basically overwhelm the other parties. By raiding, you can actually go and, well, raid a castle of your choosing. You get a bit of gold, and I mean a bit of gold. If you were to buy an army, this is your bread and butter right here. You buy an army, and you do the following. Mainly, each costs the following. Soldiers cost 1 gold, knights 8, catapults 15, and castles 20. So each time you have a piece of land, the trick is basically put castles on every conquered land you come across. So your garrison only has about 20 right now, but we're just gonna put a nice fat juicy 75 into the soldiers. For knights, we're going to put in say a nice handful of I don't know, about 100 net. And catapults. We're going to put 50 into the catapults, or maybe a little bit more. Let's put in a nice round figure of 50. 5 into catapults. We don't have any castles yet. Just as a reminder, it plays like Monopoly. So we're done with that. Battles rage across the land! And our home garrison only has 175. We're okay. So, the first thing we are going to do, we are going to feel our opponents as we hold the tournament! Visit of Ivanhoe, calls the knights of the realm to Ashby, here to settle their quarrels in a passage of arms. Which lord do you wish to test your skill against? You have a pick of Wolfred, Jeffrey, Edmund, Brian, and Roger. Well, save state, sorry, please. And there we go. Jeffrey Longsword. The trick with jousting is basically you want to be right at that sweet spot. An expectant hush falls over the gallery as the marshal gives the signal, and the gallant knights spur their war horses into action. The sweet spot is right around there. A near miss. Thundering together, both knights miss the mark, and neither is unseated. The chargers round the list to take positions for another attempt. Prepare to joust again. Whatever you do, don't go for the horse. Do not go for the horse. But instead, there you go. You go right under. You go right for that sweet spot, which is underneath the mark of the lance. If you don't know, yeah, basically all you have to do is just go for the body. Charge and hit. That's all you have to do. Game is basically all this is. Just hold the tournament. Feel your opponents out. There you go. The crowd sees your victory! Well, I already challenged him. Wilfred! Get your ass over here so I can whip your ass too. There you go. This thrilling action is brought to you by Konami. This was also on the Amiga as well. Cinemaware are the same people who made the Three Stooges. For those who don't know. Your hide is mine. The curse is your victory. still on the sweet spot. It's a lot like playing Alex Kidd, if you really think about it. You're basically playing junk in here. You're down! The dance jousting ends and you are proclaimed champion of the tournament. Your skills unmatched, your strength without equal. News of your victory spreads throughout the realm. This is where everybody's gonna get salty on your ass. I do mean everybody will get salty on your ass. Battles rage across the land. And this is where you need to do the following, which is set up your conquest. Or actually, no, let's do a raid first. Let's show what a raid is by going to right here. Not a home castle, but we go here. This is basically what a raid is, right here. Gathering your best swordsmen, you set off to raid the enemy castle. You arrive at twilight and conceal yourselves in a nearby wood until nightfall. This is all what a raid really is, just karateka style. You just fight your way to the door, like so. And basically, another level pushback. With you actually dueling with the quote-unquote boss of the castle. And that's all raid is. Advancing into the chamber, you peer inside to learn if the darkness conceals any secrets. There, glittering in the torchlight, an incredible sight meets your eyes. An open chest filled with gold. The night seems filled with new promise as you begin the journey home. And that's all you're doing. So, the one thing we need to do is we need to set up our conquest by doing the following. We must transfer all that we have to basically our army. So basically what I want to do is put 40 here. Let's see, 50 here. And the catapults, I'll just take half of them there. There you go. And then all you have to do is, well, move. So, move our army right here. You engage the army of Brian de Bois, Gilbert, and the field of combat echoes with the Saxon battle cry. There you go. That basically is that. Just, there you go. Your army is attacked by Brian de Bois, Gilbert. Saxon blood taints the green fields of Leicester. There you go. This battle is so thrilling, you could tell. Meanwhile, people are getting salty. Dastardly Norman rogues have kidnapped the ward of Geoffrey Longsword. It could be anybody, really. He promised to grant you the hand of the fair Lady Rosalind and the joining of your two kingdoms should you succeed in a rescue attempt. It's basically a siege, and the prize is NOOKIE and alliances. For king, for country, for NOOKIE! I'll tell you one thing, it's better than King's Quest. Which later on, Konami did that one too, but they only did King's Quest V for NES. For those who are wondering, no, I'm not doing King's Quest. You creep into the torchlit chamber and find the beautiful Saxon maid trembling in the darkness. Grateful, she calls out your name and rushes into your waiting arms. There you go. And therefore, she is now your woman. So you're stuck with her for the rest of the game. So that only means one thing, your army has indeed grown stronger because of this. So the one thing you want to do is you want to buy more soldiers. And slap them all in the garrison like so. Like say, let's just give them about, say 150 here. The knights are good. But slap down a territory right here. Right here. Right here. And right here. Therefore, they know you're serious. Battles rage across the land again. Dickweeds they are! And, yeah. Like I said, it plays just like Nobunaga's Ambition. Except, it has a medieval theme. So the one thing you want to do is you want to take over as much of every bit of this land as you can by moving your army across the land And you're asking for Robin Hood's help. I didn't do this in the first time. Riding the Sheriff Force, you seek the aid of Robin in the coming adventure. I expected you. After a moment of thought, he agrees to your request. We're taking this back, man. Jason areas only? Okay, well, guess what? We're taking this back, man. Battles rage across the land! Again. And since we are over here, your army is attacked by Roger Falconbridge. Saxon blood taints the green fields of Cambridge. And the defense is like this. That's how quick the battles are in this game. Just like, do. Oh, we don't? Oh, we do. Oh, never mind. You mind? We already have one, I believe. No, not your territory. Oh, well, no. Done. More conquest. There's a chance here. There's a chance some over to the gas and the Cambridge. Let's see. Yeah, no soldiers. And keep buying. You always want to have a nice surplus of soldiers and knights. As well as when you occupy more land, more castles. Of course, they're going to be a lot of salty people because they want your cash. In other news, battles rage across the land. Your army is attacked by Edmund the Grim. Saxon blood taints the green fields of Cambridge. We still win. And again, the defense. Still tainting the lands of green fields of Cambridge. Roger Falconbridge the dastard. Meanwhile, a cunning Norman lord raided your castle in the middle of the night. Your guards were sleeping. You lose half your gold. But that shit don't matter. Because once again, we go for conquest. We shall go up north. And we shall move our army north. Oh, actually, yes, we shall move our army north. These jackasses have been waiting for the right time to get their asses whipped. And once again, battle rages across the land. sex was made. Another castle. Right here. Night's alright. Night's alright. So let us go north again. Right over here. And once again, battle rages across the land. Over and over and over again. And we shall put a castle right here. Battles continue to rage across the land. You know, this is a strange role I'm getting, but when I was first playing this earlier, they were taking over the land like crazy. Here's like, oh no, it don't work that way. Oh no, you have divine RNG on your side. My lord, good RNG is on your side. So I shall move my army from here to here. To here again. You engage the army of War Victor Road, and the field of combat echoes with the Saxon battle cry. And the Saxon battle cry will be Your army is attacked by Rufus the Row. Saxon blood takes the grain, fills the Cambridge once again. You cannot afford it, you jackass. Battle rages across the land because they are salty. Your army is attacked by Edmund the Grim. And once again, it happens in Cambridge. We see it live on the field of battle. Battles once again rage across the land. These people are still salty because your army's attacked by Walter Falcon Bridge once again on Cambridge. They must love me over here. Oh dear, I think I need to go back home, honey. I think I'll need to go back home. I think I need to buy myself what I might need another castle here. Battles rage across the land once again. Shit is happening across the land. Meanwhile, more salty dogs. Quietly. They take your gold, but they don't take your woman. Again, Roger Falconbridge. Edmund the Grim in Gloucester. As we see it, like so. Battles rage across the land. Meanwhile, and that happens. And what I need to do is I need to buy more. Well, actually, I need to do the following. Yes. I need to transfer $60 of my finest red shirts. $70 of my finest polos. And 30 of my finest boom bus. 30 of my finest ghetto blasters. And with that, buy more. Fill it to the brim. 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 And remember, folks, I'm not playing this seriously. Long-time people who know me know that, if it's RNG, why the fuck should I play seriously if it's RNG? I mean, really, why? If I'm not playing it seriously, then why should you take it so seriously, asking silly questions like, how come? Because it's a game, for one. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. Bowser's rage continually across the land. Meanwhile, more salty dogs. Because every time, it never fails. So we go raiding. Not a home castle. We still go raiding. This is what a siege is right here. The raid. Gathering your best swordsmen, you set off to raid the enemy castle. You arrive at twilight and conceal yourselves in the nearby wood until night falls. I'm still raiding, but still, I haven't shown the part that matters, the catapult. Excuse me, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to back the fuck up. Thank you. Your innards are mine, good sir. Your innards are mine. Sir, you do not know who you are speaking to. I am Wilfred of Ivanhoe. They call me Sir Graham of Cracker. It doesn't matter because we will beat you, regardless. We need to go on a conquest. I wish to move my army right here as thus. Edmund the Grim, your balls are mine. Battles continue to rage across the land. Quick battle across the land. There you go. See, there are more. See, look at that. The one thing they forgot this, I forgot to show in my original run, which I never did. Is that when they attack your garrison, it goes into a shinobi like meanwhile, they're constantly trying to steal my shit. Meanwhile, these salty dogs don't know what the fuck they're doing. So, let's go on another conquest since they've been asking for it. They need the bloody nuns to begin with. Oh well, let's buy another castle. Stop it right there. Yes, you fight amongst yourselves. Yes, you do that. You fight amongst yourselves. Meanwhile, they're still trying to steal my shit. And still going about this, we are actually going to conquest. We're actually going to beat them monkey asses like so. We're going to move over here because I'm tired of their shite. And this is the siege. You assemble your army and prepare for a long arduous siege. Your forces take position surrounding the enemy castle. The siege is basically this. It takes 6 days for a siege, but since the enemy garrison is not that big, what you want to do is just do the following. Use boulders, like so. Because what you're doing is you're basically busting their nose. That's all you're doing. You wonder how I know about this game so well? Game Players Magazine. No, I'm serious. That's how I know how to play this game so well. Game Players Magazine. So what you're supposed to do is just throw some nice snot balls in there, you know, mix it with a little bit of COVID, a little bit of polio, you know, a little bit of syphilis, a little bit of chickenpox. Let them have a taste of their own medicine. Look at that. Look at that. Put a little Greek fire in there. Mix and keep with the mixing. But disease is your best bet after you fire the boulders. Because after that, well, the disease can only go so far. And then ceasefire, and then you just basically kill them all. So with that, you take over their land, like so. You increase your income, brings you more in, and therefore you continue like thus. It basically is just that simple, really. So all you have to do is keep conquesting. Move over here. You basically want to trap them, so guess what? There you go. And the defense. In the green fields of Essex, Brian de Bois, Gilbert. And they'll keep attacking us because we're that much of a badass. Meanwhile, they're still trying to steal my shit. You've only stolen gold dust. You haven't stolen shite. Basically, that's all you're doing. So, move over here. Another siege. You assemble your army and prepare for a long, arduous siege. Your forces take position surrounding the enemy castle. $30. Okay. Launch the boulders. Bust their noses. And again. Even more. Get him in the eye. Make them drop their trousers. Destroy their bathrooms. Let them see the whites of their eyes. Launch the pepper bomb. The stinking shit. A little more. The soft lock. Send them the stick of truth. The fractured but whole. See, it's fine. You engage the army of Walter Falconbridge, and the field of combat echoes with the Saxon battle cry. Laddie-ho! Sir, we do not do that here upon thy person. What you are about to witness is an ass-whipping of momentous glory. Sir, you do realize your ass is about to be handed to. Laddie-ho! That's all. That's all this game is giving. The defense. Laddie-ho! Son of a bitch. Meanwhile, they're still trying to steal my shite, but they're not stealing it properly. Well, what we are going to do is we're going to move over to here, to here, and to here. Battles rage across the land, and it is in Dorset. Meanwhile, they're still salty. And we shall finish this once and for all by doing the following, and that is, we shall now for the graphics! Fire the smart rockets. And another. The bowling ball! There you go. And another. And another. Keep firing, boys. Stick 'em in the jimmies. Drop 'em. Even more. All the way down. There we go. Let him sneeze. Diarrhea. Cease fireman. Get them all. Your war is over. There you go. Took me only 52 minutes to clear it. Defeating the last enemy, Lord, you restore peace to the troubled kingdom. Now it is time to crown a new king. The men of Sherwood accompany you to the palace where a jubilant crowd fills the throne room, sending excited whispers race through the great hall. The crown has been found! Robin has it! He was the thief who took the crown after the king's death, keeping it in Sherwood Forest, safe from the Normans. Grinning broadly. There you go. The rest is history. For you see, Robin Hood kept it for safekeeping, knowing full well that you will be the defender of the crown. And that's it. That's pretty much the rest of the game. So yeah, that's it. That was Defender of the Crown, brought to us by Konami and Cinemaware in 1989. This is the NES version, in which, if you know what you're doing, and you know your placements, you can basically beat this game in less than an hour. Maybe soon today. Basically, what you want to do is you want to hold a lot of contests. Basically, farm some money for basically your army. And this is the man who did it all. Wilfred of Ivanhoe! He's not terrible, as one may say. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one-shot episode of the Chest of Obscurity. And stay tuned for more. I know I haven't been doing Chest of Obscurity in a while, but, I've been really busy, but y'all know what to do. So, I'll see you next time for more of the Chest of Obscurity. Take care, and I'll see you with more great content.